The whispers in the abandoned hospital. On the outskirts of the city stood a massive hospital that had been shut down decades ago. Even passing by during the day required courage. The building's windows were shattered, its walls blackened, and its rusty iron doors creaked in the wind, making dreadful sounds. People would turn their heads away, and children would close their eyes and run past it. It was believed that the spirit of a patient who had died there still roamed the halls. Legend had it that years ago, a patient died during surgery, but the doctors, trying to cover it up, hid the body in the dark basement. From that day on, strange things began happening in the hospital. Nurses claimed to hear whispers, and patients swore they saw a white-shrouded figure standing at the end of their beds at night. Eventually, the hospital was shut down, but the soul remained inside. One night, four curious but reckless teenagers decided to enter the hospital with flashlights. The moment they stepped through the door, shards of glass crunched beneath their feet, and the stench of rot and dampness filled their noses. The peeled paint on the walls looked like dried bloodstains. At first, there was only silence. Then came a faint sound, almost human. A whisper. "Get out!" The teenagers exchanged nervous glances, but no one dared speak. Their curiosity was stronger than their fear. They walked down a long, dark corridor. In the open rooms lay rusted hospital beds, toppled IV stands, and scattered patient files. When one of them picked up a file, they noticed dark brown stains on the paper. Was it blood or something else? At the end of the corridor loomed a pair of heavy double doors. The rusted sign above read morgue. Chains that once sealed it shut were broken. As they stepped inside, the air grew icy cold. Their breath turned into mist in the dark. Their flashlights flickered. In the middle of the room stood an old gurney. On it lay a body covered with a white shroud. One of the teens, unable to resist, reached to lift the cloth. Just as his hand brushed against it, the shroud moved. The body began to rise slowly. Its eyes were gone. In their place were hollow, endless pits of darkness. Its fingers were long, bony, and seemed carved from pure shadow. Suddenly, screams erupted from every corner of the room. Doors slammed shut on their own, rusted chains rattled from the ceiling, and the shrouded figure extended its arms toward them. The whispers grew louder, closer, as if spoken directly into their ears. "Get out, or stay forever." Panicked, the teenagers bolted. Their footsteps echoed down the endless halls. But the last one froze in terror. A chilling scream tore through the corridor, and when the others looked back, he was gone. Only a fallen flashlight lay flickering on the floor. The remaining three burst through the doors and collapsed under the glow of the streetlights, gasping for air. But their missing friend was never seen again. His family searched. The police investigated the hospital, but no trace of him, no body, no clue was ever found. Since then, people claim that at night, faceless silhouettes appear in the hospital's broken windows, and rusty doors slam open and shut by themselves. And those brave, or foolish enough to listen closely, can still hear that faint whisper drifting through the darkness. "Get